you this ad, what I think is the worst ad I've ever seen, and most likely the worst ad that you've ever seen. But it's not because of the reason that you might expect. Now, I'm going to show you this ad in a second. I'm going to play it here in this video, but I want to preface with this idea that the reason why this ad is so bad is not because of lack of funding put behind it. It's not because of the lack of creative ability that went behind this ad. It's because the messaging. Okay, this is not a mom and pop ad where people are running around with a home video camera and really cheesy lines. There's probably been tens, not hundreds of thousands of dollars put behind this ad, and it just flops for so many reasons. Now, this happens a lot. See, the thing is, there are these giant companies that are out there that have lots of money, and they can afford to spend whatever they need to on amazing visuals and creatives and music and editors and all of this stuff to put out an ad. They can afford it because they don't have to track anything. They just want something that looks good and that gets exposure and gets likes and comments so that they can say that they did something. They can say that their advertising is working. But people like us that don't have millions of dollars to throw around in a company, we cannot afford to create advertising like that. But the thing is, that's what people do. So many small businesses, startups, solopreneurs, they try to copy these massive companies by creating content that just gets exposure. That's totally broad and doesn't make sense and talks to no one because we all think that that's what you're supposed to do and that's what works. But that is not what works. Okay, we cannot be marketing in the same way that these big companies are if we want to actually make our business work. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to show you this ad and let's see. You can see what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go.
Let's change water so it flows forever, energy so it powers our life sustainably, and mobility so cities become playgrounds. This is where we can change it all. Neom, made to change. Let's change water so it flows forever, energy so it powers our life sustainably, and mobility so cities become playgrounds. This is where we can change it all. Neom, made to change. Let's change water so it flows forever.
Okay, so you see that there. Let's change water so it flows forever. Let's create cities that are like playgrounds. It's about nothing. It's like, what is this? What is this about? Even this name is Noom and Neom. It tells us nothing about what this company does, who it's for, what they're trying to achieve. Okay, let's change water so it flows forever. What does that mean? There's really nothing about anything. Does it have some curiosity, a kind of curiosity factor? Yes, it does. But I mean, even the targeting, like, who is this actually for? You know, why is this ad being targeted to me? Does this make me feel like this is something for me, something that I can use, something that I can take action on? No, not at all. Does it give me some kind of value, some kind of entertainment value? Sure. Now, so here, we'll go back to this real quick, because even if you clicked on this ad, if you had some kind of curiosity, some curiosity about what this is and what it's all about, then when you click onto their page, let's go here to the Neom full page. So again, okay, we get a little bit here. Be a part of the legend, Islands of Neom. Okay, apparently government administration. Apparently this is like some new island that they're creating where they're trying to create some kind of perfect world. Destination, a home for people who dream big and participate in building a new model for sustainable living. I mean, the whole point that I'm trying to make here, guys, is that this is obviously a very wealthy kind of organization, and they are putting out visuals that look really nice, but it's not saying anything that if I'm, as a viewer, that I actually really want to take action on. What this is going to do is maybe make me like the page, and that's it. Us as startups, small business, solopreneurs, we have to create messaging that really tells people basically three things, like the why, why someone should work with us over anyone else, The how, like what is our unique way? What's going to differentiate the way that we do something from all the other competition out there? And then you need a what, like what is the actual result that you can get from someone, you can expect from someone when they work with you? Like what's that going to be? Is it a more cohesive team that's more productive? Is it those more clients? Is it growing a community that connects and refers people to you and spreads your ideas, does your marketing for you? Like what is it that you're actually going to do? So that's the point. I just wanted to show you that how visually creative and nice that looks, but how ineffective an ad like that is. And just to give the warning that if you want to actually get people to take action on your stuff, you got to be specific. Who is this for? What is your method for getting them to some result? And then what is that result in the first place, y'all? Wish you could see some of these comments. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Now, if you want help with this big three, getting your messaging nailed down, the who, the how, and the what, check out the document in the comments. You can start getting people to take action on your content. That's what we're here to do. That's the mission, to spread our good ideas. There's a bunch of bullshit ideas out there, right? Being bombarded by the media and negativity. And there's all of these media channels coming in that are just enveloping the good messages and the good things that people do for one another. And is our mission, it's our job to get our voice out there in front of the right people, not to help everyone, but to help the people that we can help the most. That's what we've got to do. And that's what I'm here to do, to give you the best information and the best tools possible and available, and the best ideas, the best examples from different organizations that are really going to help you, that are going to help us. It's going to help the team to spread our good ideas and create a better place. All right, y'all.